Hey everyone, and welcome to the 156th University of Arizona Commencement. I am your host this evening, Sarah Kezele, and I just have to say it is so special for me to be part of tonight's festivities because I myself am a graduate of the University of Arizona, class of 2011 from the journalism school here, so thank you so much for including me in tonight's festivities. Now, as you can see behind me, we are in a very empty Arizona stadium where typically commencement would be held, but of course it's not possible for obvious reasons, and we are so sad that you can't be here physically, but we are all still together tonight, the Wildcat family, virtually through Zoom Room. So we're going to tell you what those are real quick. On commencement.arizona.edu, scroll down to the bottom below this stream, and we've got Zoom Rooms set up where you and your family, your dogs, your cats, whoever you want to bring with you, can go experience commencement together with the Wildcat crew, with your fellow graduates. Again, that is on commencement.arizona.edu. We know that tonight is not how you envisioned ending up your career as a Wildcat, but we are going to do our very best to make tonight as special and as memorable as possible. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Without integrity, motivation is dangerous. Make absolute integrity the compass that guides you in everything you do.
Changing mind only through compassion or education, not by force.
The exploration of space will go ahead, whether we join in it or not. And it is one of the great adventures of all time.
New discoveries, a new way of seeing things, a new way of creating things.
Our diversities of faiths and colors and creeds, that is not a threat to who we are. It makes us who we are.
The funny thing is, with enough persistence, most things that seem impossible become possible.
Wonder is developing your own self in order to better serve the rest of the world. That's always been my biggest driver in the military, is being someone who's interested about things that will develop the world, develop the self, and develop the people that I'll eventually lead. I'm not going to let down myself. I'm going to pave the way for all the other women, all the younger women who want to be in the military and are coming up, because I want them to have a leader that they can identify with. Wonder makes me serve.
Hey Arizona grads, it's Nick Foles. I just want to send y'all a quick video and tell y'all congratulations on graduating. I know this year's been a crazy year and still is a crazy year, but just want to send you this video and say I'm really happy for y'all. Welcome to the alumni family. Go out there and show them what the 2020 class is all about. Bear down.
after death, with shortness of breath, you explained the infinite. How rare, beautiful it is to even exist. I couldn't help but ask for you to say it all again. I tried to write it down, but I can never find a pen. I'd give anything to hear you say it one more time. That the universe was made just to be seen by my eyes. I couldn't help but ask you to say it all again. I tried to write it down, but I can never find a pen. I give anything to hear you say it one more time. That the universe was made just to be seen by my eyes. With shortness of breath, I'll explain
Wonder is developing your own self in order to better serve the rest of the world. That's always been my biggest driver in the military, is being someone who's interested about things that will develop the world, develop the self, and develop the people that I'll eventually lead. I'm not going to let down myself. I'm going to pave the way for all the other women, all the younger women who want to be in the military and are coming up, because I want them to have a leader that they can identify with. Wonder makes me serve.
Welcome back, Wildcats. That video you just watched there was the Mace Processional, which marks the official start of the commencement ceremony. So that means we are just minutes away from comments from President Robert Robbins and moments from you guys getting to graduate. So thank you for that video right there. Now, for those who are not familiar with the Mace Processional, I certainly was not. I want to run through that process for you and exactly what it means before we get into this commencement ceremony. So typically, each year, the university selects one student to process with the mace and hands that mace off to the chair of the faculty, who then places it on the stage, which marks the official start of the ceremony. Of course, with social distancing this year, that wasn't going to happen. So that video you saw right there was the university making it work in this coronavirus pandemic. We had 15 Wildcats that you just saw in that video, students, faculty, staff, a whole mix of them who processed with the mace to, again, officially mark the start of your commencement ceremony. So before I say goodbye to you guys, of course, keep those phones out. We want to see photos, TikToks, boomerangs, Instagrams, whatever you've got going tonight, using the hashtags BearDownLife and Move Forward. We want you guys to document what a special night we are all about to have. So again, those hashtags are BearDownLife and Move Forward. We are just moments away from the official start of the commencement ceremonies. Bear down, cats. Stay tuned.
Well, congratulations, class of 2020. I'm Melinda Burke, president of the Alumni Association, and on behalf of 294,000 alumni, I welcome you to the Wildcat family. I encourage you to get connected, stay involved, and join the Bear Down Network. That's our virtual alumni community with jobs and all kinds of resources for our most recent alumni. And if you really need to connect with the Alumni Association, it's easy. Just remember, 1-800-BEAT-ASU. Bear down.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We are so proud of you. I'm standing outside of Old Main, right next to where you may have taken your very first tour. And then you applied for admission, and I got to sign that letter of offer to offer you admission to the University of Arizona. Congratulations on graduating. You are now a Wildcat for life.
Good evening, Wildcats. How awkward is this? Welcome to the 156th University of Arizona Commencement, our first ever online broadcast. I hope you're safely at home with your loved ones, sharing this special moment that you have worked so hard to reach. The new format of celebration this year is out of necessity, and we know that it's not traditional. However, commitment to celebrating your achievement is as robust as ever. We cannot express how much I and all of us appearing here tonight would love to see you and the entire Wildcat family all here in person again. We are, however, planning to bring everyone together as soon as possible. From our locations throughout Arizona to micro-campuses worldwide and to all the online students and traditional students. I hope together you are tuning in tonight. This evening is for you to recognize all of your hard work and accomplishments. I am so proud of all of our graduating students. You have reached a milestone in your lives by earning your degrees, and now we are all excited to see the impact you will make on our world. This is a time to give thanks for everything we have and for all of the people who have sacrificed to make our lives better. First, I would like to thank our military veterans watching tonight for their service to our country, and in particular, all of our ROTC graduates, those currently serving and our veterans. And I can't tell you how thankful I am for the people on the front lines of this pandemic. From first responders to all of you who have stayed at home. I'm particularly proud of all of our Arizona faculty and instructors who moved to teaching online, our researchers who have developed a COVID-19 sample collection kit for testing, students and faculty who have manufactured PPE of all kinds, designed a new respirator, created online toolkits for parents teaching their children at home right now, and so many more. Wildcats adapt and bear down. And as I stand here on this beautiful campus, I want to respectfully acknowledge the University of Arizona is on the ancestral homelands of the Tohono O'odham, and we also recognize the Pascayaki tribe who reside in Tucson, Marana, and the Guadalupe communities. To our governing body, the Arizona Board of Regents, who work tirelessly to lead, promote, and protect this institution and all it stands for, we thank you for all that you do. Regent Chair Larry Penley will share his best wishes for the class of 2020.
On behalf of the Arizona Board of Regents, I congratulate each of you. We wish that we were gathered in one place to say congratulations and to all feel the same joy of this commencement, but COVID-19 prevents that. It will, however, make this commencement one of the most memorable anyone will ever have. It cannot take away the happiness that we feel for you. It cannot take away the accomplishments that you have. You've completed so many exams. You've written so many assignments. You've completed presentations and research projects. You'll have a college education, something that will bring to you a lifetime of higher earnings. And it'll also bring to you better health and greater happiness. So you benefit enormously from your college degree, but so does society. Society benefits because you will be the kind of individual who will be successful in this new economy of the 21st century. It will be you who is able to deal with the fact that the jobs created and destroyed are still jobs that you're ready for. And you'll be ready for them because of the resilience you've acquired and the critical thinking skills that you've acquired. I know this isn't the best job market, but I'm optimistic for you. You will be the ones who are able to find the right job in the longer run. I'm optimistic for what's going to be achieved over the course of your career, and I'm very happy on this day as I offer you on behalf of the Arizona Board of Regents my heartiest congratulations.
We are so thankful for all the guidance and support our board provides and for Regent Penley's inspirational words. Tonight is all about our students, and our student body presidents have a few thoughts to share with their peers. ASUA President Sydney Hess and GPSC President Marie Teemant will share a few thoughts with you.
It was shortly after we received our acceptance letters that we were also gifted this weird headband tube top book cover thing. Not only did we wonder how to use this piece of fabric, but we wondered who we wanted to be these next 4 years. We aspired to study abroad, make the dean's list, maybe even become a world-class athlete, or just win an intramural championship. We probably changed our major, we might have failed a class, and maybe we met that one inspirational professor that set us on a new trajectory. Our paths may not have been linear, and that's a good thing. The Wildcat journey is not defined by the wins, but by the twists and the turns and the hard-earned lessons. Every challenge embraced and obstacle overcome has made us sharper, more determined, and more eager to persevere. We were tested. Exams, professors, relationships, jobs, internships, and even Brother Dean brought frustration. We faced failure. We faced too many nights with too many Red Bulls, and now we face COVID-19. These past 2 months have been bizarre, to say the least. Our senior years were cut short. We did not get to make the last memories that we all thought we would have made as the class of 2020. However, we will take what we have learned as Wildcats to find a path forward during this time of uncertainty. COVID-19 is a new challenge, but it is not insurmountable. It is the class of 2020 that is best equipped to succeed. We are resilient. Our path to the University of Arizona and our college years have taught us what it means to bear down now and always. Congratulations to the class of 2020, and thank you to the families and support systems that helped get us here.
You may recognize this book. Copies of it sell every May, gifted to graduate students. Dr. Seuss tells you how you will soar, succeed, adventure, fly higher than the rest. Except when you don't, because sometimes you won't. I'm sorry to say so, but sadly it's true that bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. Such a jarring reminder of these bang-ups and hang-ups is not theoretical to the class of 2020. Loss of your graduation ceremonies and anticipated celebrations with family and friends are one in a long line of challenges you have faced. Central to our moments of trial, however, as we are harangued by hardship, is that there is a before and there will be an after. The before is the resilience and triumph we celebrate with you today and will celebrate with you again in the fall. It's the struggles of first-generation students. Student parent sacrifices made now for you and your children. It's scaling obstacles, studying, writing, researching, engaging in new knowledge, pushing past assumptions of can and can't, and finding out that you are better, bigger, and brighter than you knew. Your own work is mirrored by the support of your parents, the pride of your professors, and the camaraderie of your classmates and colleagues who have walked by your side. Given the choice, you may have forgone the challenges that you have faced, but these have made you who you are, as will the challenges you face in the future. Our collective challenge over the last 2 months has been described as unprecedented. Class of 2020, I want you to remember you not only face unprecedented events, but you are becoming an unprecedented generation. Take heart that you have done hard things in the past, and you can do hard things in the future. As Dr. Seuss concludes, kid, you'll move mountains. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Oh, the places we'll go. Thank you, Marie. We look forward to seeing all the places you, the class of 2020, will go. And now we have several stellar individuals to recognize, our senior award winners, tonight to be presented by Dean Kendal Washington White.
Thank you, President Robbins. Recognizing these award recipients is an honor that I cherish each year, and this group of seniors has made accomplishments that exemplify the Wildcat spirit. For outstanding character and leadership, we honor our Merrill P. Friedman Medal winners, Ahmad Shaheen and Marcos Gomez Ambris. Both are first-generation students who, while excelling academically, have spent countless hours volunteering and helping others. They both understand the value of mentoring and support and have devoted their time to helping others succeed. They are both entering the field of medicine, and we are so excited for them. I hope you wear the Freeman Medal proudly.
Thank you, Dean Washington White.
Bear down!
Thank you, Dean Washington White. Bear down.
Next, for those who have given generously in service to the student body while staying well-rounded, active, and humble, we present our Roby Gold Medal winners, Crystal Rigosa and Tony Viola. Both are first-generation students who have dedicated their time outside of their own studies to mentor fellow students and promote student retention and higher education access to their peers and communities. Both will continue their studies as doctoral students at the University of Arizona. I look forward to seeing you with your medal in person soon.
Thank you, Dean Washington White.
Thank you, Dean Washington White. I asked my nana to sit here with me while I get this award, so go ahead and open it. Yeah, see what it looks like. I love to tell people that my nana and her generation were the first in our family to ever be the first to go into a formal school setting. So now when I look back on it, just 2 generations, and as I graduate and get ready for a PhD program, I felt it'd be fitting to have her open the award and then me put the medal on her. Ooh.
No, okay.
There we go.
There we go. Oh my God. Oh, beautiful.
Yes.
Oh, look at you, boy.
Thank you. But I knew that if it was switched, I don't know. I tell people if you grew up in my generation, you would be doing the same thing right now. So let me put this on you. It's kind of small.
And it's supposed to fit over your head?
I guess so. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The next award, which is supported each year by the Arizona Alumni Association, is given to seniors who have demonstrated high ideals of citizenship and leadership. Known as the Robert Logan Nugent Award, this year it is presented to Lily Chavez and Mayuchi Ilunga. Both students have made an impact as ambassadors in their own specialized fields, from bridging cultures for international and domestic students to revitalizing their community through science and technology.
Thank you, Dean Washington White.
Oh, what is this? What is floating into screen? And something that I'm totally not holding myself. Oh, it's an award. Oh, it's the Nugent Award. Wow. I wasn't expecting this. Thank you. Thank you, Dean Washington White. This means a great deal to me, and I will treasure it. Thank you guys for acknowledging my service to both the community here in Tucson and to the community of Arizona, to the community here at the U of A at large. It means a lot.
Congratulations to all of you. And remember, you didn't come this far just to get this far. And now I am honored to pass the baton to Provost Liesl Volks, who will introduce this year's recipient of the Provost Award.
Thank you, Dean Washington White. Each year, the Provost Award honors an outstanding graduating student who began their career at the University of Arizona after transferring from an Arizona community college. I am very proud to introduce Lauren Easter as this year's recipient of the Provost Award. Lauren is a student, a mother, and a survivor of domestic violence and sexual assault. She works full-time as a paralegal and advocates for other survivors. Following graduation, Lauren will pursue a dual MBA and law degree. Tonight, Lauren will be presented with her award by two very special someones, her partner, Zachary Stout, and her son, Carter. Congratulations, Lauren.
It is Carter and I's honor to present you with this award, Lauren.
Bye, Mom. I love you, honey.
And to the class of 2020, the first commencement ceremony was held in 1895 on the second floor of Old Main with just 3 students, 2 of whom were women. The class motto displayed during the ceremony read, "In struggle, reward." How well that resonates today. I can only imagine what the class of 1942 felt after Pearl Harbor. Our memorial on the mall reminds us that Wildcats are local, global, compassionate, and determined to build a better world. In today's difficult times, what makes me so proud to be a member of that Wildcat family is that I see daily the embodiment of our stated values: integrity, compassion, adaptation, exploration, inclusion, and determination. They aren't just words on banners, we live them. And living these values will pull the class of 2020 through our current struggle to a new and better place. Great reward is something you work for. You have worked hard, and you will still, but today, we salute you. Congratulations to all of you graduating this evening. I can't wait to see you in person soon.
Thank you, Provost Volks and Dean Washington White. And now I'd like to introduce our keynote speaker this evening, someone whose drive and motivation is truly inspirational. She's an alum, class of 1987, the team captain of the first American Women's Everest expedition, one of less than 20 people in the world who have climbed the highest peak on every continent and skied to both the North and South Poles. And now it is my pleasure to introduce a New York Times best-selling author, our own Alison Levine.
Thank you so much, President Robbins, for that kind introduction. What an incredible honor to be part of your big cap and gown day. As you can see, I don't have a gown, but I do have a cap. Well, as you know, I'm a proud member of the class of '87. I realize most of you will consider me old, but as they say, with age comes wrinkles, gray hair, sagging, everything. But yes, they do also say that with age comes wisdom. Now, I am actually not a big fan of that quote, which came from the great playwright and poet Oscar Wilde, because wisdom doesn't come from age, it comes from experience. So let's talk about experience. Let's talk about the experience of having worked so hard for something for years, where you did everything you were supposed to do, and you were about to get your moment to shine because you earned it, and then you get denied that celebratory moment by something you had zero control over, and you feel absolutely gut punched. Are you with me? Yeah, because this is exactly what happened to me and my team, the first American Women's Everest expedition, when we were forced to turn around less than 300 feet from the summit of Mount Everest because a freak storm came in when we were this close and denied us our chance to stand on the top. Now, needless to say, things did not end the way we anticipated. Does this sound familiar? Yeah, I figured it might. I can absolutely relate to what it feels like to lose an opportunity that you worked so hard for. Well, I'm going to quote another prolific poet, Pitbull, who said, "I don't understand the word lose, I only understand the word learn." Well, everything I learned during that failed attempt on Everest prepared me for life's challenges going forward, including a successful Everest climb that would come 8 years later. And tonight, I want to share with you some of the best lessons I learned during my time on that mountain. Now, you may or may not know that climbing Everest takes about 2 months, but I only have about 10 minutes to share my insight with you, so I'm gonna have to cut to the chase and summarize the most important parts. Kind of like using Spark Notes. But in my day, we had something similar called Cliff's Notes. They were named after the guy that published all the summaries, Clifton Hillegas, so they were Cliff's Notes, which we, of course, never used as a substitute for reading the whole book. No, we didn't. So I'm gonna give you my condensed version of my Everest climb, which I will call Cliff Notes. Okay, let's start here. This is the dreaded Khumbu Icefall. This is one of the most dangerous parts of the route on Mount Everest. The Khumbu Icefall is basically 2,000 vertical feet of these big, huge moving ice chunks. These ice chunks are massive. They're the size of small buildings. And what happens is the sun comes up, everything starts to melt, and these big, huge ice chunks start to shift around, so you are in constant danger of being crushed. And it's made even more complicated by these big, huge open crevasses, which are these massive openings in the glacier where you could fall hundreds of feet to your death. And they span these rickety aluminum ladders across them so you can get from one side to the other without falling in and potentially shattering every bone in your body or worse. So between the ginormous moving ice chunks and the ladders and the open crevasses, it is a very, very scary part of the mountain. But it's also where I learned one of the best lessons about life, which is this. Fear is okay. Fear is okay. It's just a normal human emotion. Complacency is what will kill you. You have to be able to act and react quickly as things around you are shifting and changing. So don't ever beat yourself up for feeling scared. I mean, come on, the world can be a pretty scary place sometimes. So you should allow yourself to feel fear as long as it doesn't paralyze you. But you have to keep going, even in the face of fear, because you know what? You can be scared and brave at the same time. You can. Now, you will encounter storms on your climb that will force you to change direction. That's okay. Progress is not necessarily linear. During an Everest climb, you may retreat back to base camp many times during the expedition in order to allow your body to adjust to the altitude. This is not losing ground, but rather gaining strength. Often you have to go backward in order to move forward, but backing up is not the same as backing down. Come on, that's a pretty good line, right? That's one of my best ones. All right, there will be moments of doubt on your climb. Now, here is the summit ridge. You can see it is pretty steep. It's an 8,000 foot drop on one side, a 10,000 foot drop on the other. Visibility was horrendous, and we had another storm, just like what I experienced back in 2000. And I thought, I don't know if I can do this. I don't think I'm going to be fast enough. I don't think I'm going to be strong enough. And I wasn't sure if I could make it, but I was sure that I was going to try. Wonder does make us move forward. And although I felt like I was getting smacked in the face by that storm with every step I took, I just put one foot in front of the other for another 9 hours or so. And eventually I did make it to the summit of Mount Everest. And when I was standing on that summit, this is what I realized. Reaching the top of a mountain is not nearly as important as the lessons you learn along the way when you're fighting like hell to get up there. And what you're going to do with that information to be better going forward. It's that fight during the journey that benefits us the most, because that struggle makes us stronger in the future. And here is my biggest takeaway from that climb. You do not have to be the best, the fastest, or the strongest climber to get to the top of a mountain. You just have to be absolutely relentless about putting one foot in front of the other. And if anyone knows a little something about being relentless, it's you. This graduation night, while special, is not really as important as the days that will follow. Each of you has a place in this world and has something unique to offer. But now you have to think about how you are going to take everything you learned during your time at Arizona and put it to use so that you can be even better going forward, because life is filled with uphill battles. But when it comes down to it, what will help you more than math or history or biology or computer science is indeed resilience. And I would argue that you, class of 2020, are coming away with more of that than any class before. That's what's going to get you through the really tough parts of life. And since you have that, there will be no stopping you, none. And I would put you up against any mountain, except for that one. The entire Wildcat community is so proud of you. Nothing can take this achievement away from you. Every single one of you earned this moment to shine. And I wish I could be delivering this speech to you in person, but like what happens on Mount Everest, there are things that are out of our control that shatter our plans and force us to take a different direction. But different can be exciting. Different can test us and challenge us and force us to grow in ways we did not anticipate. And that is a good thing. Tonight, you are standing on your summit. And I know how hard you all work to get there. Well, I mean, maybe not all of you, because I went to school with some of your parents, and I'm gonna guess that the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. All right, you, class of 2020, you have raised the bar. You know all about climbing tough routes, staying motivated, and dealing with environments that are completely unpredictable. These things have been a part of your past and will be a part of your lives going forward, but you've got this, you do, because you are resilient, you are creative, you have learned to sacrifice, to pivot, and to keep going when you thought you couldn't. I know you will find strength when you feel weak and courage when you feel scared. You are the fiercest Wildcat class ever. University of Arizona, class of 2020, your adventure begins now. Good luck, Godspeed, and go Cats!
Alison, thank you so much for your inspirational remarks this evening. We truly appreciate your message and the example you set for all fellow Wildcats. Also, I know you're among other distinguished people who should have received an honorary degree this evening. Bruce and Patricia Bartlett, Melody Robidoux, and Linda Ronstadt. I want to congratulate you all, and I cannot wait to formally confer your honorary degree when we see you in person. Now let's get started on the part you've all been waiting for. We will begin by recognizing the candidates for advanced degrees. Dr. Andrew Carney, Dean of the Graduate College, will you please do the honors?
Tonight, we have 1,036 PhD candidates to recognize. In addition, we have a dedicated contingent of 2,219 master's candidates and 521 candidates of professional degrees and specialist certificates to recognize this evening. The doctorate is the highest degree conferred by any university. Not only are the doctoral degree recipients the ultimate academic achievers, they will now take their place among the world's scholarly societies. Will all of our doctoral candidates from the Graduate College, along with those professional degree candidates who have met the requirements for the degree of Juris Doctor, Doctor of Medicine, Doctor of Nursing Practice, and Doctor of Pharmacy, please rise wherever you are. And now, will all of our certificate candidates and master's degree candidates in Agriculture and Life Sciences, Applied Science and Technology, Architecture, Planning and Landscape Architecture, Business, Education, Engineering, Fine Arts, Humanities, Interdisciplinary Programs, Law, Medicine, Nursing, Optical Sciences, Pharmacy, Public Health, Science, Social and Behavioral Sciences, please rise wherever you are. You will shape the world in myriad ways, and we are immensely proud of you all. Dr. Robbins, please recognize this distinguished cohort.
Thank you, Andrew. By the authority vested in me by the Arizona Board of Regents and acting on the recommendation of the faculty, I confer upon each of you the appropriate doctoral degree, professional degree, master's degree, and certificate with all the attendant rights and responsibilities. Please accept my warm congratulations. And now, before conferring the undergraduate degrees, I would like to take a few moments to give a shout out to those candidates who have met additional requirements and are graduating with the distinction of honors. They deserve our special congratulations, and Dean Terry Hunt of the Honors College has a special message of congratulations to give.
Graduation with honors is the highest level of academic distinction conferred upon undergraduates by the University of Arizona. We are proud to recognize your many accomplishments, thesis work, research, internships, study abroad, and service that have led you to this stellar achievement. Congratulations, honors graduates.
I now invite each of our college deans to introduce their candidates to the world, beginning with the College of Agriculture and Life Sciences. Dean Shane Burgess, please start us off.
Will the candidates in the College of Agriculture and Life Sciences, where we put science to work, please rise wherever you are. President Robbins, I'm honoured to present this year's candidates who have satisfied the requirements for Bachelors of Science, Bachelors of Science in Biosystems Engineering, and Bachelors of Science in Environmental Sciences from the College of Agriculture and Life Sciences.
Will all of the candidates for bachelor's degrees from the College of Applied Science and Technology please rise wherever you might happen to be? President Robbins, I am so honored to recognize the candidates who have satisfied all of the requirements for the degrees of Bachelor of Applied Science, Bachelor of Arts, and Bachelor of Science at the College of Applied Science and Technology.
Will all the candidates for bachelor degrees from the College of Architecture, Planning, and Landscape Architecture please stand wherever you are? President Robbins, I am honored to recognize the candidates for the degrees of the Bachelor of Architecture and the Bachelor of Science in Sustainable Built Environments from the College of Architecture, Planning, and Landscape Architecture.
Will all the candidates for bachelor's degrees in the College of Education, uniquely positioned to transform lives, please rise wherever you are? President Robbins, I'm honored to endorse this year's candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science in the College of Education.
Will all the candidates for bachelor's degrees in the Eller College of Management please rise wherever you are? President Robbins, In the Eller College, we mean business. I have the honor of recognizing those candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the degrees of Bachelor of Science in Business Administration and Bachelor of Arts in Economics in the Eller College of Management.
Will all the candidates for bachelor's degrees in the College of Engineering please rise wherever you are? I know that you're eager to put your engineering education to work to make the world a better place. President Robbins, I am honored to recognize this year's candidates who've satisfied the requirements for the degrees of Bachelor of Science in the College of Engineering, including our first graduates in Architectural Engineering.
Will all candidates for bachelor's degrees in the College of Fine Arts please rise wherever you are? President Robbins, it's my honor to present these candidates who have completed the requirements for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Music, and Bachelor of Fine Arts in the College of Fine Arts.
Will all the future leaders of the global economy, candidates for bachelor degrees in the College of Humanities, please rise wherever you are around the world. President Robbins, I am honored to endorse this year's candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of General Studies in the College of Humanities.
Will all the candidates for bachelor's degrees in the Colleges of Letters, Arts, and Sciences please rise wherever you are? President Robbins, I'm honored to recognize this year's candidates who've satisfied the requirements for the degrees of Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of General Studies in the Colleges of Letters, Arts, and Science.
Today, I am thrilled to present those candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Health Sciences at our College of Medicine. Well done. Physiology strong.
Will all the candidates for the bachelor's degree in the College of Nursing please rise wherever you are? It is my honor and privilege to welcome you into the nursing field. President Robbins, I am honored to endorse this year's candidates who satisfied the requirements for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Nursing from the College of Nursing.
Okay. Well, welcome back to Minal and OSC, and we miss all you. I wish you could really be with us here on this beautiful day. I'm going to ask that wherever you are, whatever you're doing now, all candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Optical Sciences and Engineering in the James C. Wyant College of Optical Sciences, please rise. President Robbins, I have the honor of presenting to you those luminary candidates who've satisfied all the requirements for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Optical Sciences and Engineering in the James C. Wyant College of Optical Sciences.
Will all the candidates for bachelor degree in the College of Pharmacy please rise wherever you are? Today is your day. President Robbins, I am honored to recognize this year's candidates who have satisfied the requirements for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Pharmaceutical Sciences in the College of Pharmacy.
Will all the candidates for the bachelor degree in the Melanie Zuckerman College of Public Health please rise wherever you are? It is time to celebrate together. Let's do it. President Robbins, I am honored to recognize the future public health professionals who will fix our healthcare system and take care of our population during this COVID-19 pandemic, and who have fulfilled all the requirements of the Bachelor degree of Science in Public Health in the Melanie Zuckerman College of Public Health.
Will all the candidates for bachelor's degrees in the College of Science please rise, wherever you are? President Robbins, I'm honored to recognize this year's candidates who have satisfied the requirements for Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science in the College of Science.
Will the candidates for bachelor's degrees in the College of Social and Behavioral Sciences, the University of Arizona's People College, please rise? President Robbins, I'm honored to endorse this class of Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Science students from the College of Social and Behavioral Sciences.
By the authority vested in me by the Arizona Board of Regents, and acting on the recommendation of the faculty, I confer upon each of you the appropriate bachelor's degree with all the attendant rights and responsibilities. Please accept my warmest congratulations. And now, for all of our graduates, this is a time for selfies and for your quarantine partners to get their cameras ready. Please rise if you're able, wherever you are, for the final rite of graduation. To signify completion of this rite of passage called commencement, and to mark the end of your apprenticeship at the University of Arizona, please move your tassels from the right to the left side of your mortarboard. Wildcats, wherever you are, all around the world, we'll see you soon. Congratulations to all of our new graduates, and bear down.
Bear down.
Arizona, your colors red and blue stand as a symbol of our love for you. All hail Arizona, to you will there be true. We'll watch o'er and keep you all hail, all hail.
Naftali, man, you have got a gift. Thank you so much for sharing your beautiful music with us tonight. Well, that concludes the 156th University of Arizona Commencement. Thank you so much for sticking with us to this point in the show. And stick with us a little bit longer because we've got some thank yous and congratulations we want to hand out real quick before we let you go. First of all, shout out to every single graduate tonight. You are all so impressive and we cannot wait to see what kind of success you find in the near future. But we want to give an especially big shout out to the 7 senior award winners across all different majors. You have unbelievably bright futures ahead of you. We are all so proud to call you Wildcats tonight and forever. Thank you again to our keynote speaker tonight, Alison Levine. Talk about an impressive person. My goodness. I think her inspirational words are relevant 365 days a year, but especially during a time that we are experiencing right now. Thank you, Alison, for your inspiration and for reminding us that fear is not necessarily a bad thing, but just something that we need to push through. So thank you again. Thank you to all of the deans. It was great to hear from all of you as the degrees were conferred by Dr. Robbins. Thank you all. We are just so grateful again that you were able to join us tonight. I know we all wish, like you do, that you could be celebrating commencement right here on this field at Arizona Stadium. But we are making the best of the situation, aren't we? Now, if you have not done this yet, please check out the Zoom rooms we've got going. Several right now on the bottom of the page at commencement.arizona.edu. Go hang out with your fellow Wildcat graduates. Go hang out for as long as you can. They'll be open for a little bit longer. And like I said earlier, bring your dog, bring your family, bring whoever you are in quarantine right now, and just keep the celebration going. And while you're keeping that celebration going, we want to see your photos, your Instagrams, your tweets, your boomerangs, your TikToks, whatever it is you've got going on social media. Be sure to use the hashtags BearDownLife and move forward. We would love to see how you guys are choosing to celebrate tonight. So that does it. Go check out those Zoom rooms. Thank you all for watching and for sticking with us to this point. Congratulations to the class of 2020. You are all so impressive. Bear down, everyone.
Bear down and go Cats. Bear down, go Cats.
Bear down, go Cats.
Bear down and go Cats. Bear down, go Cats.
Bear down, go Cats.
Bear down, go Cats.
Bear down, go Cats.
Bear down, go Cats. Bear down, go Cats.
Bear down and go Cats.
Bear down, go Cats. Bear down, go Cats. Bear down, go Cats. And go Wildcats.
Bear down, go Cats.
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 Wildcat Nation wishes the best to the class of 2020.
about the University of Arizona and the University of Arizona equestrian team. I couldn't have done it without you guys.
I'd like to thank all of my friends and family.
I want to thank my friends and family for supporting me through all this, especially with everything going on right now.
I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, sister, and everyone else who helped me get here. Thank you very much.
I thank you, my mom, for always being there and supporting me through everything. And I thank my fiance for always being by my side and getting me through every step in person for every music class that I've done. And I thank my family and my friends for always being there. And I thank all of the U of A music staff that's helped me along the way and has encouraged me to do more along the way.
Thank you to my friends and family and staff for getting me where I am today.
Through all the tears, all the late nights, and all the late night coffee grinds, just want to give a huge shout out to the class of 2020 physiology students. We did it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I want to thank my family, my department, UA Global, and my advisor, Mrs. Marianne. Thank you.
I would like to thank my mom and my dad for helping me through college, and also the accounting and MS departments and UA Global.
I want to thank my family, my mom and my dad specifically, and my department.
I just want to take this time to thank my friends and family and say bear down to the greatest university in the nation.
Also, thank you to my friends and family. I had the greatest 4 years, unbelievable experience, and bear down.
I am very thankful for my time here and the friends that have helped me along the process. Also, as well, we would like to give our Professor Vic a shout out as the best professor known to man.
Now 302.
There we
Great
go.
university, met some amazing people, learned some great things, and I'm going to take this on for the rest of my life.
Thank you for the process. We appreciate it.
Bear down.
I would like to thank my family, my friends, and of course my favorite teacher, Alison. Thank you.
My name is Henry Winterhalter. I would like to thank my great family, all my great friends, and the very smart professors for helping me graduate.
Hi, my name is Kyle, and I just wanted to say thank you to so many people who helped me through my college journey. I can only name off like the general ones. For example, all of my professors, all of my friends, and all of my family for getting me to where I am today.
I want to thank my family and my friends for all the support during these 4 years at U of A. I had an incredible time here. I want to also thank the Cal's department and specifically Gary Thompson for his help and making me love economics.
To my mom and dad, my brothers, thank you for the continuous support through these 4 years. I love you.
Hi, I'm Jess Van Valkenburg, and I'm a senior at the University of Arizona, and I want to thank my parents, my friends, and the Kappa Kappa Gamma organization for making these 4 years the most memorable of all.
Hi, my name is Carly Ripple, and I would first like to thank my grandparents who met here at the University of Arizona, my parents, and the friends I've made through these past 4 years for making my college experience so memorable.
Hi, I'm Eleanor Schroeder, and I want to thank my family, especially my parents, and all my friends for making these past 4 years so memorable and so amazing.
Hi, my name is Lauren Urich, and I want to thank my parents and my friends for supporting and believing in me for the past 4 years.
My name's Carly Richard, and I want to thank my parents, my sister, and my best friends for making my college experience so amazing.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. I know this is not how you envisioned your graduation, but I want you to know that we're so proud of you and here to support you every step of the way. Congratulations and bear down.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We have watched you climb every virtual mountain and run every virtual mile to the finish line this semester, and we are so in awe and inspired by you. Thank you for all your hard work, and now it's time to go step out into the world and just shine. Wishing you all the best. Go Wildcats. Can't wait to see you out there.
Hey graduates of 2020, it's Leanne Hamilton from the Campus Health Service and the College of Public Health. It's certainly been a wild ride, and I want to say congratulations. You have so much to be proud of. And while we wish we could celebrate together, I just want to encourage you to go out and have adventures, to stay strong, and be the best you can be, and bear down. We're so proud of you.
Nobody could have possibly imagined the conditions under which you'd be completing your studies at the University of Arizona. But you persevered, and we're proud of you. Congratulations, class of 2020. We wish we could be there to celebrate with you in person, but instead, we'll look forward to welcoming you back on campus in the near future as one of our distinguished alumni.
Congratulations, graduates. I can't wait to see what you do with your 2020 vision. Congratulations for all of your accomplishments.
Happy graduation, Wildcats. We're excited for you to graduate today. We're a little disappointed like you are because we love graduation too, but we know that you have what it takes to make it in this world, and we are very proud of you. I want to give a big shout out to the College of Education. We miss you guys, and we love you too. Bear down.
Congratulations to the College of Nursing graduates from the doctoral programs, both the DNP and the PhD. Well done. We missed ringing the bell with you in person, but we're so proud of you. Thanks for making it through these tough times, and good times are ahead.
Congratulations, graduates. It has been an honor to teach you and to learn with and from you. You have inspired us with your discipline, creativity, tenacity, inquisitiveness, and intellect. We have been moved by your joyful struggle with your art and your passion to share it with others. We look forward to the great things you will do and the ways you will change a world badly in need of your passion and imagination. Thank you for sharing a part of your journey here with us. Best wishes for calm seas and prosperous voyages.
And to my non-traditional, underrepresented, first generation, low-income, DACA, and undocumented scholars of color, who are continuously holding it down, studying, working, etc., all in one. I see you, I am proud of you, I believe in you.
Hey Wildcats, it's Jenny Finch. I just wanted to send you an enormous virtual hug and let you all know none of us could have imagined we would be where we are right now at this point. Season's ended, school's out, online classes, in isolation in our homes, but I just want to encourage you guys to stay in there, stay strong, eat healthy, drink water, take care of yourself. Maybe you can challenge yourself in ways that you haven't had the time to challenge yourself prior to this, but I hope we all come out stronger on the other side, and I know we will if we just hang in there together, one day at a time. We got this. I know one of the many things I learned from Coach Candrea was control the controllables, and in this moment, that's all we can do, right? Is control what we can control. Reach out to a friend, a loved one, write a note, learn a new language, learn an instrument. There's so many ways that we can become better through this. And I want to send out a huge thank you to all of the medical personnel and the first responders that are on the front lines of this virus. We thank you. We're forever indebted to you. Stay safe, Wildcats. Bear down.
Congratulations. We're so proud of you. Go out into the world, make it a better place. Speak your language, and always remember you can come home to the U of A.
Hey Wildcats, this is Dr. Byron Hempel from Chemical and Environmental Engineering. This is such a great accomplishment, especially going through all the COVID stresses. I'm really proud of all of my students and the rest of the Wildcat community for making it through these tough times. Bear down and good luck with the rest of your lives.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Be well, be safe, be brave.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Bear down.
I'd like to congratulate all of you who have chosen to complete a degree in the College of Science and will be taking on the world's greatest challenges, including this year's global crisis.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. Yay.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We are thrilled to welcome you to the growing number of Wildcat Nurses for Life. Congratulations, bear down, and go Cats.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Now more than ever, the importance of education in addressing inequities and improving lives is readily apparent. Thank you for choosing this incredibly important career. Congratulations, class of 2020 Fine Arts graduates. We're inspired by your accomplishments, your determination, and your resilience. And we're counting on you to use your creativity to make the world a better place.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. You're great. Bear down, go Cats.
Congratulations, class of 2020. We are so proud of you. I'm standing outside of Old Main, right next to where you may have taken your very first tour. And then you applied for admission, and I got to sign that letter of offer to offer you admission to the University of Arizona. Congratulations on graduating. You are now a Wildcat for life.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. This is a graduation you will always remember. Go out in the world, whichever legal degree you've achieved, and help bring justice and truth to us all.
Well, congratulations, class of 2020. I'm Melinda Burke, president of the Alumni Association, and on behalf of 290,000 alumni, we welcome you as alumni for the University of Arizona. Stay connected. Join the Bear Down Network, our virtual alumni community, and you'll find all kinds of resources available for you. Get involved with our chapters and clubs, and remember, Wildcats, you are a Wildcat for life. Bear down.
What's it? So you gotta say congratulations. It's okay.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Live long and prosper.
6, 7, 8.
Congrats, class! You said congratulations.
Over this way.
Wilbur.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm just gonna do it over.
Why not?
Engineering, fine arts, humanities, interdisciplinary programs.
And this group of seniors has made accomplishments that exemplify the wild spot. Blooper.
We have the reels.
There you go, you see? Yeah. Good, the airplane now.
Will all of the candidates for the Bachelor of... Okay, try that again. Will all of the candidates for the degrees of for the bachelor degrees, yeah. Will all of the candidates for the... Right, okay. I had this nailed before you guys showed up, I'll tell you.
All right, let's get a smile.